In the heart of Carolina, there's a place that can be found where the natives say the devil comes to think and walk around. It's down in Chatham County, it's far from any town. It's a barren circle in the woods, it's the devil's tramping ground.
We're here at Devil's Tramping Ground. Right here, nothing will grow. This is where it is, right here, this kind of circle where nothing grows. Now they took soil samples and found out that this soil should be able to grow grass or anything, but yet nothing grows here. It's a real mystery as to what has happened here. And it used to be in a circular pattern where nothing grew. Some people came up with a legend that the devil comes here and tramps this ground and runs around in a circle at night, at midnight. That's just one of the stories. Some people say that a UFO might have landed here. There's all kinds of theories about why nothing grows here. Stories about the Devil's Tramping Ground date back to 1882. Devil's Tramping Ground is a circular area about 40 feet, 12 meters in diameter. What is odd about this spot is that nothing has grown there for years. It's barren of plant life, and for some unknown reason, animals refuse to cross this empty patch of woods. No birds build their nest in trees adjacent to this spot either.
Well, this story is one of North Carolina's most notorious ghost stories and a real, authentic scientific mystery.
We are standing on part of the Devil's Tramping Ground. Are we safe?
I hope so.
I hope so too. This is a circular piece of land in Chatham County where nothing has grown for centuries. Legend has it, it's the Devil's Place.
Well, 2 Wants to Know's Megan Valerius went digging for the truth.
Well, the story goes that at midnight the devil comes up
here to a small wooded path just off a main road in Chatham County
and stomps around
and then
goes back down the other path,
leaving behind this, a 40-foot near perfect circle. Look closely, no trees, no growth, but a story that's grown for 3 centuries.
Mom and Daddy didn't want to talk about it, wouldn't go to it. Started getting this edgy feeling, you know.
It's just like the hairs on your arm stand up or something.
I've never been back to it since.
But clearly plenty of people have been back with little care for private property.
People will stop by and say, you know, we're looking for the Devil's Tramping Ground and, you know, where's it located?
It's been on the Dowd family's land for more than 100 years.
The big thing is somebody's like, where do you live? And I'm like, okay, get ready. Devil's Tramping Ground Road. And they're like, is that real? And I'm like, yep, look it up.
If you do that, you'll find plenty of theories for why nothing grows here. From the devil to a UFO landing to a sacred burial ground.
You don't see any traces of sapling.
Longtime soil scientist Rich Hayes first tested this circle of nothing almost a decade ago.
Perhaps there were some elements in the soil that was inhibiting plant growth.
But those results didn't say so.
I can't explain it scientifically.
Or why a compass shifts when he walks straight through it.
See how it's reading on this side of the 0?
With the landowner's permission, we asked him to retest it. These results again showed nothing to prevent growth, and the soil inside the circle is now more fertile than outside, thanks to bonfires.
I've mapped a lot of soils. I've mapped soils in 5 different counties in North Carolina. This is one of the only areas I've come across that I really can't explain.
Maybe it doesn't need explaining.
I don't think nobody will ever figure it out.
And I just ride by it and say, hey.
As for the Dowds,
I think the mystery kind of adds to the legend for sure. I think there's always that, it's been around for so long, and I think it's something that, we can see, that we can pass down.
as long as the land with no life has a legend that lives.
Wow.
It is
I'm
a
spooked.
true mystery. So out of respect for the Dowds, we won't give you the Devil's Tramping Ground address, but they admit it's not that hard to find.
And they say they hope to clean up the trash at the site and offer tours, maybe even camping in the near future.
Oof. Well, the story has a lot of you talking on social media. Jesse says, I was there last week and it was scary and awesome. I loved it. Mary wrote, I've been there many a time, pulled my shoes off. It will burn the bottom of your feet. James has a good story. He says, went there with a group of friends about 37 years ago. We sat around a campfire having a good time until flames started shooting 20 feet into the air for no apparent reason. You've seen the story. We want to know what you think or your experience there. Make your comment on the WFMY News 2 Facebook page.
I was surprised about what happened this morning when we went to the Devil's Tramping Ground. Now, on all the stuff that I read on the internet, I felt like when we got there that we might have this eerie feeling and wouldn't want to be there for very long. But really, it just seemed like a regular forest to me. But whenever I walked around the area of the barren soil, I found out that I was feeling kind of an energy from it. So whenever I got home, I thought that I would look up more about this area, and then that's whenever I found out that this area could have an electromagnetic vortex. And this is the theory that makes the most sense to me, because I have studied extensively about ley lines, and I know about telluric current, which runs in the earth. So I believe that there is some type of electromagnetic anomaly. While we were there, my son decided to play the solfeggio tones, which are frequencies that are encoded in the Holy Bible. Okay, we're playing the solfeggio tones here at the Devil's Tramping Ground. This is the area right here where nothing grows. Right through here, there's all right, Brian's playing the solfeggio tones right here. They say that if you take a compass here, that it will set the compass off. So there might be something electromagnetic about this area. Later on, when I did research that evening, I found out that this site has been renamed from the Devil's Tramping Ground to the Chatham County Vortex. Many people are claiming that this site is the anchor of a Magdalene crystal column of energy. Could this be true?